welcome back. I decided that for today's video we would do a hair tutorial. I haven't done a hair tutorial in, it's been a couple of videos, but I just got these extensions put in my hair, and so I've been playing around with my hair quite a bit, and so many of you guys had actually really liked the way that I've been doing my hair, so I decided that I would show you guys exactly how I do this very loose kind of beachy wave hair. I don't know if you call it beach waves, more of just like one kind of a flowing dimensional loose waves. That's how we can put it, loose waves. So with that being said, we're going to get started. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and subscribe down below. That way you guys are up to date with all the videos that I post. Otherwise, let's go. So before we get started, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some dry shampoo. This is actually by Moroccan Oil. They actually were nice enough to send this stuff to me. This is formulated for dark tones. So if you actually have dark hair, it's really, really nice, because if you guys have dark hair like me, you guys know that not a lot of companies cater to dry shampoo for dark hair. There are only a select few. So when you do find one that's for dark tones, it's always really nice. So I'm just going to take some and I'm just going to spray it in my hair. And if you guys see like you guys can probably see the extensions. Apologize. And I kind of like putting some right in the back, and I like to put some also right in the front because that's where I find that most of my hair is oily. So all the dry shampoo does is it's going to absorb the oils in your hair. You're going to want to let that sit in your hair for a couple of seconds before you go in. You're going to want to tussle it. So once you get done massaging it into your scalp, your hair should have just a little bit more bounce. It's not going to be super dramatic, but it'll be enough so it doesn't look like your hair is really flat at the top. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hair and I'm just going to bring it to the front, and I'm going to part it right down the middle. It doesn't have to be precise or anything. And I'm just going to part it into two sections just like this. So now that I have two sections of my hair, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take one section and we're just going to pin it up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip it. It doesn't have to be perfect, like I said, just clip it in. So the next step that you want to do is you want to put some dry texture spray in your hair. This is really, really good if you have first day hair and you really want to hold a curl and maybe it's like not holding as well because you don't have any grit to your hair. This stuff, this dry texture spray, this one here is by Moroccan Oil that I'm going to use today, but if you get some sort of texture spray, kind of just spray it around in my hair and kind of just tousle it. And it's just going to add some extra grit. So that way when I go in with the curl and I curl it, it's gonna hold quite a bit better. And if you make sure that your guys' curling iron is on, mine was obviously off, but I like to use this one. This is the Paul Mitchell Pro Tools Express Gold curling iron. It's just a regular curling iron with a clamp to it. So starting with the first section of hair, you're gonna wanna take a section, I would say, depending on how big you want the curl, I like to take mine in about 1-inch sections. I'm going to take the barrel and I'm going to clamp it into the hair, or clamp the hair on the barrel, and I'm going to direct the barrel away from my face. So now that I have the curl in my hand, I like to just kind of hold it there. I'm going to take some hairspray. This is the Kenra Light Hold Hairspray in number 9, and I'm just going to spray it, and then I'm just going to throw it back. So I'm going to let that sit just like that. So the way that the Kenra hairsprays work is that they are based from numbers. So number 1, I think it's number 0. Yeah, number 0 being no hold, all the way up to 25 being super hold. I am using a number 9, which is pretty low of a hold, and that's because I want the hairspray to hold the curl, but I still want to be able to work with the curl. So that's why I'm using a number 9 right now. Once I have everything set, then I'll go in with the higher hold. So like I said, hold it in for a couple of seconds. I'm going to take it in my hand and I'm going to just spray it, not so much, but just spray it and then throw it in the back of your head, just like that. So I'm just going to keep working around my head. Now that we're getting closer to our face, we are going to want to be careful as to how high we take the curl. As you guys can see, I'm going to wrap the hair only around the barrel about once. And I'm not going to leave it on as long because I want it to be more looser than the rest of my hair, especially my bangs, because I'm somebody that doesn't like to have a curl in my bang very much. and I like it to be more laid back and kind of more relaxed, I guess is the word. So I'm really gonna only take the bangs of my hair and only barely wrap it around the barrel once. And I'm just going to hold it here for about 5 seconds and let that be. So now that we have our bangs done, for me this is kind of high, so I'm just going to pull it down like this, and I'm gonna spray it because I don't want it, like I said, I don't want it to be too high up. That's just my personal preference. I want it to be more relaxed. So this is what the hair should look like. Hopefully you guys can see. So this is what you should look like. You should just have a whole bunch of curls in your head. And now what you're going to do is you're just going to allow this to sit for anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes. The longer that you can let it sit, the better. Although for me today, unfortunately, I have some errands that I have to run after this. So I'm just gonna let this sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. So I will be back with you guys in that amount of time. All right, you guys, so it has been 5 minutes or so. It's been a little bit more than 5 minutes. But now what we're gonna do is we've had time to let that hair cool. And I'm just going to take it, both sections, just part it down the middle, bring it to the front pretty much. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a hairbrush, and I'm just going to start brushing it out. I like to hold the hair and then brush. Just like that. Same thing here, we're just gonna take it and brush it. I always find that this part of my hair looks a lot better than this side. There's always one side. There's always like a Walmart and a Target. I don't know. That's the best way I can explain it. So now that I'm done, I'm gonna add a little bit of hair oil. This is just a little bit of Moroccan hair oil, and I'm just going to put some in between my hands, and I'm just gonna run it through the ends because I have quite a bit of split ends just from, you know, heat damage and stuff like that, and I like to make it look very shiny, and it makes it look more healthier, and I find that it like kind of hides the split ends so it doesn't look as terrible. All right, you guys, so that there is how I do my hair. So I will have everything linked down below for you guys if you guys are wanting to know more about the products. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you guys like this video, if you guys like this hair tutorial and you guys want to see more. Let me know some comments down below if there's something else you want to see. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, week, night, whatever it is out there. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye.